Hello, hello, my friends. How you doing? How you doing? How is everyone? Good to see a good few people here. Hello, we have here Snek Studios, SFFS Cloud9, there we go. Jan Ladima, hello. And we have Caine with the veteran stripe. Yes, really glad to see that stripe there. It's looking very sick on you. And there's the emojis. Ultramarines and salamanders. And here we have a cat. Hello, Merlin. Showing up just in time. Pheonix Angura. If I'm pronouncing that right, I do apologize if I'm not. But yes, how is everyone doing? Are you all quite very well? What are you doing here, Merlin? Just tilt you up a little bit. What you doing here, boyo? I barely started and you're already here to come and be a problem. You're here to be a problem, my boy. No. You're in the way of where all the paint... Look at that annoying stripe there. For real, the stripe is annoying. Ah, Firewalls, hello. Inquisitor reporting for anti-war duty. Ah, honor to have you on board. That was a salute. That was a salute. Nobody warned you of how much of a pain white is to paint. Well, white is a nightmare to paint. It truly is. I think the only thing worse is yellow. I generally think yellow is worse. And Babby Squanch, yes, a Merlin moment. Tickle, 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 tickle. Right, you're going to need to move, buddy, because we are about to assemble another Terminator. Yes, this is going to be an assembly video rather than a painting one. Because, I don't know, I fancied building something. So I figured we would indeed build something. Merlin, you can't eat this. It's cardboard, you silly boy. The cat god of silliness is pleased to see the loyal follower. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. No, we ever had a good look at Merlin. Well, you've kind of had some kind of look at Merlin. But, I'm sure you'll get an opportunity soon. So, 2 weeks I've ended up spraying it white, so sometimes that's the best way, just to spray it. Okie dokie. Right, boy, you're gonna have to move. I'm gonna tap your feet till you move. Tap, 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 tap. Bob the Tech Marine, can he fix it? Well, we don't have Bob the Tech Marine. We have Jamman the Tech Marine, who is incidentally right here. And look, the moment he landed, he fixed it. Merlin vanished. Damn. Thanks, Jamman the Tech Marine. Right. Now, here we go. Let's do a bit of assembly. But yes, I just fancy some assembly today. So assembly is what we gonna do. Now, why does my camera feel really zoomed in? It's definitely not zoomed in. You know what? I'm going to resolve. I'm going to push this away a little. There we go. How about that? It's like magic. Jamman, yes indeed. A.K.A. Ben Laverty, one of our sergeants. I know him in person, have done for many years. A good man. Right, so. Oh good, I do have some of the bases. Nearly lost the bases. Let's see what the base is here. Right, so last time, I don't think did I do the sergeant last time? I don't remember. I tried to dig him out, but I won't lie, I think I've lost him, the Ultramarine Terminator. So, I think, get Lawguard by me Jamman. Oh, goodness. Right, so last time we did, it was an assault cannon? Or was it the heavy flamer? I've already forgotten what we did. Let's see what we can find on the sprue. That'll make life a lot easier. Thinking smart, not hard. Or maybe we'll just make a box standard guy with a storm bolter. Any sign of a heavy flamer? I'm looking for a heavy flamer. Anyone seen a heavy flamer? I can't find it. I legit can't see either of them, actually. Am I blind? Am I simply blind? It's not impossible. I feel like there's something here. Damn, alright, well, I can't seem to find either. Either I'm missing a sheet, or I truly am blind. Where's my box? Am I missing a sheet? No, I'm not. Or did I do both? I don't know. I learned how to use transfers, but ain't working on something today. Ah, transfer. It's like, sometimes transfers just won't work. They'll just be an absolute nightmare. Skorpius, hello. How are you, my friend? How is Poland today? Getting a second Warhammer store not too long ago. Right. You know what? I think we're just going to begin from a random... Let's do the very last Terminator. Or should I do the very first Terminator? I'm here just making my own life difficult. Or should I do the Sergeant fella? Okay, guys, so... in armor as heavy as this, you get the option to not have a helmet. What is the point? You know, just leaving a nice squishy target just above your shoulders when you've got all that armor plate. Just wear the darn helmet. It's just so silly to me. Well, if I was one to use transfer, I said your name so much, it's now one of my autocorrects. Said your name so much, it's now one of your autocorrects. Damn. And hello, Vitauzun. How art thou? You know what, I am gonna make the sergeant fella, but I'm gonna give him a helmet because I ain't no fool. I ain't no silly, silly boy. Right. Let us dig out number 2 somewhere in this cacophony. There's number 2. Oh no, number 2's the pelvis. We're looking for a pelvis. Funnily enough, number 2 is what the pelvis is for. Or from whence the pelvis comes, the number 2. Or something. I don't know what I'm talking about no more. Ooh, yesterday was fun. Spent 5 hours in Warhammer store. Damn. A lot of good stuff happened in that 5 hours then, I hope. Make it good and dandy. I think I've already cut the 2 off of this bad boy. It's almost like I've made 2 Terminators, but I know I haven't. Am I losing my mind, ladies and gentlemen? I could be losing my mind. Let us see. Definitely not here. I genuinely feel like I'm missing a sheet or something. Oh well. Let's jump ahead to where we see there's a 56 and see what happens then, shall we? I think they're all 2s and whatnot. Just flicking through me instructions. Oh no, there's a 50. Okay, no, we'll do this geezer. Okay. 7A. We're gonna do 7A, ladies and gentlemen. Then that'll begin with 56. Let me move my light a little bit. There we go. Yes, we're spreading Horus Heresy propaganda. Of course you are. You absolutely love old Horus Heresy. I do want to try it at some point. It does sound pretty good. 56? 56? Okay, cool. Here's 56. We're doing it, gentlemen. We're finally actually making something. Snip. Snip. And a snip. And I'll get this and both the legs off, and then we'll actually sand them down. In fact, I'll move you over there. Four shoulder pads missing, so that's 2 Terminis, or 1. Unfortunately, the word is blocked out by a heart button. Collins Marine. But, I'm telling you, I've only built 1, so I don't know where the others have gone if I'm missing 4 shoulders. Oh wait, don't they have like an inner shoulder and an outer shoulder or something? Or again, am I just losing my mind? Right, 58 and 61 for legs. And look, how about that? We got 58 and 61 right here. Just waiting to be found. Snip. And a sneepsis. And what? A snip. There we go. Oh, by the way, my members who are here right now, my sergeant specifically, the thing that I will be sharing with you, I will be sharing it with you after the member exclusive live. I will be sharing that with you. No mentioning what it is, and of course no mentioning what it is in the members live, because that's also for Battle Brothers, whereas this is a sergeant thing. So I hope you all know what I'm talking about. No mentioning it here. Don't mention the war. Yeah. Hello to Green Guy. How are you, mon ami? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. We're just assembling here today. I don't really need a sander. Where's me knives? Where are me knives at? Here they are. Let's get my blade. In fact, you know what? Should I give this blade a break? Probably. My blade's getting a wee bit scuffed. It's got like glue on it and all sorts. You are fine, thanks. Good. That's what I like to hear. We need more mighty fine people. There we go. Snek Studio says, I'm thinking of getting the starter set for the Tyrannid bits and adding the Marines to the Sons of Artifexis. Oh, okay. I mean, you know, the more for the Sons, the better. I'm hoping to eventually start doing more of them. Oh, he's back. Hello again, Merlin. What brings you here? What do you want? Scrape, 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 scrape. What can I do for you, you fluffy bean? The bean that is so fluffy. Fluffy chaos. Fluffy diseases. Need bits for Death Guard kit bashing. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Cat, what are you doing here? Why are you squatting suspiciously over my models? Are you just trying to show what you think of them? Go on, scat. Get out of it. Silly boy. He'll be back. He always is. He'll patrol around for a little while, maybe 15 minutes, and he'll find somewhere warm. Or he's being annoyed that I'm currently sat in the warmest spot and he's not. Because I legit am right now. He was sitting right here until I, well, kind of evicted him. Don't need to worry too much about the mold lines there, really, because it's going to be covered by a pauldron. Right. Oh, I normally do a sound check. I forgot to do a sound check. How is the sound, people? How is the ratio between my voice and the music? Or indeed my voice and the environment and all that jazz? Oh, I'd also like to point out, at the moment, me missus, my other half, is in the room here with me as well. She is currently writing, so she's typing away on a keyboard. So I doubt that'll be a problem, but if you do hear any tippity-tappity, that is why. But my hope is that with this microphone, that won't hear it anyway. I mean, you know, it'll be like nobody knew anyway. Shwink. There we go. Nice. Very, very cool. Ah, so you guys don't hear music? Huh. Because interestingly, my thing there is picking up music. My little slidey thing there. Let me have a quick tippity-tap here. Right. How about that? How is that? Say hi from the chat for us. I shall do if she hears. The chat says hello! She has her headphones on and they are seriously sound cancelling. I'm not lying. You hear it? By it, do you mean the music? Or the tippity-tappy? But, oh, I just stabbed myself, but thankfully I didn't pierce the skin. Alright, cool. I think that's what there. Let me know if you guys can hear the music now. I hear it, but I'm not sure if it's the music. Oh, good. Excellent stuff. Thank you kindly, Tolly. And how are you, by the way? I have not asked you yourself directly. I'd like to try and be personal on that front. What is that on my thumb? Oh, it's a bit of pastry. I made more pizza today. Let's get a bit off this foot. So yes, I am going to do this Terminator as a Son of Artifexis. I'm not going to do him as an Ultramarine. And the one Terminator that I have done that is an Ultramarine, I will use him as an excuse to try stripping paint off a model for the first time. Because I've never done it. So he shall be my excuse. There we go. Queens. Oh, just for something I want to very quickly check. Boop, boop, boop. Clickety click. Oh, that was very silly of me. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that'll do the job. Cool. Right. Cool. Sorry, that was a setting that I forgot to have on, but now it is on, so hopefully all is well. There's a little flickety slick. There we go. Iron Airport, so noisy, but now music. Oh, good. And all good, thank you. Excellent. You heard the music. Marvelous. So an airport, eh? Are you flying, or do you just visit airports for fun? That can be a tad sus, doing that. There we go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right, now let's actually stick that thing. Here we go. Flying back home. Ah, very well. How far is this flight? Will it be a long one? Ah, lovely. Hockey Clocky Chan, hello, it is you, and you have arrived. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Always good to see you poke your head in, as they say. This one's been a bit of a weird one. Shrink, there we go. Now you're so gonna stick. You so gonna stick. Damn right, you gonna stick. Oh, there's a little bit there that I want to quickly shave off. It's just... There we go. Nice. Cool. A little bit there on the inside. That's probably not going to be much of a problem because it's between his legs. Yeah, y'all know you don't look between the Space Marine's legs. That's bad game. There we go. Nice. Excellent. An hour flight didn't go far, but not good for driving. Ah, fair enough then. Right now I'm doing some coding. Oh, any particular kind of coding? For any particular purpose? And the green guy, I'm painting a Death Watch army that I started. Hope it's going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Death Watch are really very cool. Definitely going to be doing them myself one of these days. But you all know me, I want to do a bit of everything one of these days. That was Jar Jar Binks' Alabama cousin. Oh, damn. Damn. Well, there goes that accent. Can't ever use that again. You're so gonna stick. Roblox. Oh, damn. Coding for Roblox. Roadblocks? Roblox. There we go. Caine, I'm on break. Now I can type in chat. Hello. Hello, Caine. I said it before, I'll say it again. The veteran helmet, it suits you. Won't be long. Well, I said it won't be long at all until you become a sergeant. You get the sergeant helmet. 'Cause, I mean, I know you're already a sergeant, but the sergeant helmet. Very fancy. Right. Now let's cut off the next bit. We are looking for 55 and 57. There's 70, there's a 40, there's... Oh, there's a 55. That is good. Oh, the sun just went away out of nowhere, so it suddenly went really dark.
Many memberships to the chapter.
Oh, damn, Caine.
Thank you.
Okay, so Caine, you have just gifted Snek Studios. It's me, Seppy, Thomas, Lundström, Luke, and Go For It Painting. That's several people that have already received memberships in the past. Just managed to get it again. Damn, you guys are jammy. You jammy guys. Thank you so much, Caine. Thank you so much for the support and for giving folks a chance for the memberships. He's a legend right here, Arcane. He's a legend. Many thank yous, many thank yous. Oh yes, indeed, Snek Studios just became a sergeant again. Oh man. Like fate itself just said, nah, get that man back the red name. So I'm very intrigued to see if you have to go through the channels again, like the first time one became a sergeant, if you have to then go into your connections and then hit join that way, or if it, you know, gives it back to you because you already joined that way in the first place. I'm curious to see what happens. My gut feeling tells me you have to join again the same way. Well, we shall see. Everyone remember to sacrifice a like for this video to appease the algorithm gods. Yes, please do. The algorithm gods would very much appreciate such a sacrifice. And I, as their avatar in this situation, would very much appreciate it. I've got a bit of something saying up here. What's going on there? Gets off me finger, whatever that is. It's annoying. There we go. Right. Next we're looking for all 57. Ah, there's 57. His hood thing. Snip. And snip. Oh, I nearly cut off his little camera thing. Snip. And if anyone's wondering, yes, he is going to get magnetized arms. They all do. They always do. Though I'm not sure if I can make it to the exclusive live stream. Ah, it's no worries, man. It's no worries. What it does mean is that you get to take part in the stuff that's recently been happening in the Sergeant chat. Pretty much the day after you lost your Sergeantism, something very intriguing happened that was in the Sergeant chat. So, yeah, there was that. Again, no mention-y, Sergeants, no mention-y. Others shall know in time. In due time. Right, so there's a nice bit of sanding. Does it look all good? I think it does. Sand. Oh, and also, guys, I'm planning to do some kind of a reading or something in the near future on the Discord. But I'm also looking into actually doing a more, for lack of a better word, more of an open voice workshop as well, in addition. Wherein we will all get to read a little something that we bring to the table, but it's going to be a bit more pre-planned. It's going to be a case of, there'll be like a set time, you know, we'll figure out exactly how many people are like, hey, there's something I want to read, and then I will manage and monitor who is able to speak at what time, so it isn't like a shouting match or anything of that ilk. I think that could be really good fun. So indeed, anyone who wants to take part in that, if you're not in the Discord, get thyself in said Discord. Right, so let's plug this into his butt. Yeah, okay. Oh, damn. That slid in very well. Shwink.
The chapter has gained a new subscriber. Welcome.
Hey, a new sub. Papa Medionchi, if you are here, thank you very much. And if not, we are sending our thanks through the warp. There we go. Magnifique. Cool, like that. Sit for a small while. There we go. But yes, again, Caine, thank you. You're a legend. You've been a legend as soon as legends were a palpable thing on the channel. Appreciate you 1,000-fold, my brother. Now, where do I stick you, my friend? Probably as such. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's do that. Let us roll. And shoink. But yeah, for me personally, I know not a lot of people feel this way, but the building for me is very relaxing.
The membership
oh, damn!
Battle Brother.
Tao Zun. It said a new Battle Brother when it should have been a Sergeant, so I've clearly got to look into upgrading from Battle Brother to Sergeant, but you upgraded to Sergeant. Well done, thank you so much. Now you get to see the sneaky Sergeant stuff in the Sergeant chat. Oh yes. Just in time too. Something rather awesome and special is going to be happening today after both the lives. And don't worry, Snek, it isn't a case of if you're not there, you miss it. It's going to be an extended period, if you would. But it begins today. So, that's good. Yes, hello, Tao. Building is relaxing as hell, which is why you prefer. I think I'm quite mechanically minded, so for me, I am naturally inclined to the building, but I've certainly very much coming to... Well, I don't not enjoy the painting, but the more I do the painting, the more I enjoy it, and the more I appreciate it, and the more satisfaction I get out of it. But for sure, the building is, for lack of a better word, my first love, if you would. It's definitely where my body naturally goes. Alright, I think we're going to drill this guy out now. I'm not going to do the head. I'm just... Or do I do the heads? I don't remember if I did the heads on the other guys or not. I did, didn't I? Love the building, hate the painting. Ah, cool. I've got some similarly mechanically minded folks here. That's what I like to hear. Let's get my drill. Here we go. Where are my magnets? I know you're in here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Nice. Right, so we got the magnets. Now, let's get this drill drilling. Need my big one. The little mark I use is definitely coming off. I'm going to need a new one of that very soon. Going from a sprue and bits to a cool looking dude is really satisfying, isn't it? Yes, it is, my friend. I love the building part, says Snek. The green guy says, love the building, love the painting. Nice. Glad I could catch the stream. Yes, indeed, Fancy Pants. How you doing, Fancy Pants? Your pants fancy today? I do hope so. And yes, you got gifted a sub. I thought you were gifted a sub last time. Painting is like crack, though. But yes, good. I'm glad you are good. Alright, so I don't need to worry too much about a pilot hole for the top one, because it's a natural dink, if you would. Let's try and drill in there without causing too much damage to the top of the hood. There we go. Lovely. Babby Spanch says, depends on what mood I'm in, whether I want to paint or build. To be fair, I'm similar. I mean, today I fancy building, so that's why I'm doing it on the live. Needed a new model anyway. Because I could have like built this in advance, so we could have just painted, but I was like, nah, fancy doing it live. Now, unfortunately, oh, look at the spindly thing. Boop, there we go. I definitely felt a leg get loose. Yeah, there we go. 2 loose legs. He's going to be doing some foot loose before we know it, because his foot's loose. When I'm not painting, I'm thinking about painting. Oh, damn, son. I mean, I'm kind of similar now these days with both the painting and the building, to be fair. I'm really glad I got into this hobby. I mean, hell, even if I didn't make a YouTube channel out of it, I'm still glad I got into it. It's great fun just of its own merit. I'm just pleased I got to share it and I got to meet you guys. That's the best part, in my opinion, meeting you guys. It was last time I didn't catch the stream. Ah, yes. But at least this time, indeed, you can. There we go. Ghost117, yo, how are you doing, Ghost? 1,000. Terminator Sergeant Kevin Bacon. Oh, why Kevin Bacon? Is it because he's invisible? Reference to the Invisible Man movies, for those you know. For those who know, I should say. Wow. My ability to speak. And why is this really, really not drilling very well? Is that actually an alright depth? I think it might be. I think it might be, ladies and gentlemen. Give you a drilly, drilly drill. Shrink. Whoop, there we go. Yeah, the community has definitely been very helpful to get a foot into the Hobbit. I assume you mean the hobby. Yes, a foot in the Hobbit. But yes, I agree. The community is great. That's on the Discord and just on the channel itself, really. That's how they really get to everyone share their passions and whatnot on the Discord. It's just a tragedy that I'm not around for it as much as I would like to be because I'm always so damn busy. There we go. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. Nos Big Damas. Yes, indeed. That is you. And of course, whoa! What are you warring at exactly? It's Sineoclius! Welcome back, welcome back! Last day of being a sergeant, I believe, isn't it? So good thing we're doing the live right now. And totally. Tunisium drill bits. About a sharper sponge cake. I can't really disagree with you. I mean, it does the job. It's weird. Some models it just slices through like a hot knife. And some models it's just like I'm trying to drill into Wolverine's claws. Ah. Yeah, look at all the green names in chat. Yes, indeed, we have an awful lot of members here, guys. Now, I think you got 8 more days, apparently. Oh, I thought it was, I thought it would have been like a month since you got your membership. I'm clearly misremembering. It's all blending together. Right, let's quickly get out my trusty spike so we can do his shoulders without making an absolute tit of it. I think it's a good name for a character too. What, Kevin Bacon?
I choose the weird boy and saw the past, and now the future.
Yes, indeed. So you jumped back into the Sergeant chat then, I assume, and saw what's going on. Remember to keep it quiet. Remember to keep it quiet. That's, yes, indeed. So if you saw later today, you, as a Sergeant, will get to, get a little, checking something out later on. So that's going to be cool. There we go. It's about the middle, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, yep. Oh, thank you kindly. It's I can do a very good orc voice, but I need to warm up a bit for it because, as you can imagine,
it does do a bit of damage there.
And then I kind of wheeze out of it if I just jump in, like I did a little bit towards the end of that sentence. I can off the cuff do more of a sort of a lower orc speak, like something like,
"This better be fighting."
You know, something like that.
Many memberships to the chapter have been
gifted. Ben Laverty. Ben Laverty, you mad lad. We've got some more memberships gifted by Ben Laverty. We've got Mango, OG, Was, Richard Dalahay, or Dalahay, you have to apologise if I pronounce that bad. Pickle Pepper 900 and Enricon. All gifted memberships. Thank you so much. That is Jam Man, everyone. Ben Laverty. But yes, hope you all enjoy thy memberships. Thank you so much. That's 2 crazy people in this, 2 crazy people in this stream giving out memberships. You're both legends. Thank you so much. Here we go. And yes, welcome to the chapter. I finally committed the most heinous act that a Xenos player can make. You bought Space Marines. Hey, good stuff. What kind of Space Marines are you going to make them? That's the next question. That is the next question. A Primorc voice, that one. Oh goodness, imagine. I mean, Gazgul is arguably a Primorc at this point. I've been poking this hole for the past 5 minutes. I should do the other one. Let's get you lined up. Is that about the middle? Let's get about there. That's about the middle. Let's edge up a little bit. Dark Angels, very cool. And yes, Ben, indeed the goat. He is a Capricorn, don't you know? So Ben is indeed a goat. Same with me, same with my missus. We're all goats. Oh yes, and now as members you get access to the emojis. Marvellous stuff. Skorpius says, almost done with 1,500 points of Iron Warriors. Still have to build and paint the remaining 1,000 points. Soon I'll be able to field my own army in a narrated campaign. Oh, that's going to be awesome. They're Horus Heresy, aren't they? Sineoclius. Anyway, gentlemen, let's recount the great tomfoolery we've done lately. Tyrannid burgers. The books. Oh, God. So when I jump into the lore channel and all the silly things that go on in there, I love it. It's just, it's the nature of the place, the character of it all, you know. Fun-loving. That's probably the most important thing. Ah, Lawton. Just myself a box of cataphracti Terminators. Nice. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced cataphracti. It's a Roman word, isn't it? For a, I'm pretty sure it was a... It was either heavily armored guy or it was a horseman. I think it was a horseman. I don't remember. Who cares? They're Space Marines. Yes, Tyrannid burgers. There were Tyrannid burgers. And we established, while they would logically probably be brown when you cooked them, let's face it, they need to be purple. The Tyrannid steaks need to be purple. I recently built Deathwing Knights. Very similar kits to Terminators. Oh, really? Well, I can imagine so, really. I can imagine so. Tasty biomass. Hello, the Irish Meatball. How you doing, my friend? Sending 26 Lords of Change. We sent the sons of... Oh, dear. So, our Snek Studios here was sending pictures of chicks, like baby chickens and whatnot, and now they are the Lords of Change. These, very young Lords of Change. They're very cute. Gamer Bricks, I'm adding transfers to my Redemption Dreadnought. Nice. It's a much more straightforward ordeal doing it on a Dreadnought like that. Much bigger panels, but still, transfers. Best of luck. What kind of transfers are you putting on it? You doing a heresy in here? It was Prussian. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll get drawing in Tyrannid burgers. I will not lie, guys. The thought has crossed my mind to do a video of me making Tyrannid burgers. I'll probably be dyeing some meat purple because excuse me, because I enjoy cooking. I've cooked all my life, like just making things. So I'll probably actually make some kind of Tyrannid burger recipe and give it a spin. See what happens. That could be good fun. And Ben Laverty, cheers, dude, for the membership. Yeah, absolutely. Persian. Oh yeah, Persian or I can't remember exactly where they're from, just that they were some kind of fighting force in history. I'm addicted to a new game, a gacha game for all sakes, ever since my homie showed me it, playing it since. Oh really? I have no idea what these kind of games are, I won't lie. The baby chickens were the cutest little guys, they really were. Lads of change. And they did cause many wars between you and Delance. Yeah, absolutely. The power of my magnets, I will be frank, I cannot tell you. But I can, well, what I can tell you is that they are powerful, but I don't have an actual measurement. I'm pretty confident they're rare earth. They are 1mm by 3mm. They're just a batch of, I think it was 200 on Amazon. It only cost me 10 quid. So, you know, that's why I'm quite liberal with them. Yeah. Ultramarine transfers, you're adding the U. Nice stuff. Represent. Represent. Me and the boys casually giving the chapter master content. It's true. Like just the other night I had the thought, because they kept going about having drinking and eating and whatnot in the lore section, I thought, what if, because Space Marines, they have that organ that allows them to consume meat and sort of gain a bit of the skills and knowledge of whom they consumed. I thought, because this is a chapter that very much appreciates art and whatnot, what if they were to consume some cocktail, and depending on how it makes them feel, like if it makes them feel aggression or something of that ilk, they would then use that to paint a chainsaw or paint an aggressive piece of art. Or if they consumed something and it made them feel like more insightful, they would paint a lens that color or paint some kind of insightful piece. You know, something like that, both casual and practical, even though it's clearly AdMech nonsense. But this chapter kind of leans a bit in the AdMech direction while kind of having a hint of Emperor's Children about them, you know what I mean? Even though they are officially Ultramarines' successors. Yeah. Like your burgers with Taumatos. Oh, Taumatos, well done. No problem, how's stream going? I'd say it's going very well, my man. I'm saying it's going very well. How's everyone else think it's going? Everyone feels it's going good? It's nice and chill, it's what we like, right? And yes, hello, handyman, how are you? Yeah, be right back. Gotta watch Sea of Thieves video. Hope to be at the member stream later. Hopefully so, my man, hopefully so. If not, no worries. Maybe next time. You know, no rush, no pressure. Ah, Richard Dalai, cheers. Adeptus for getting you back into the Warhammer modelling. No worries, man. Had a rough time with your MH. I'm not sure what MH is. You have to tell me. And your content has helped me pick back up my Custodes army for 10th edition. Ah, excellent. The more people in the hobby, the better. I'm glad that my own fumbling around has helped you get into it again. So, good stuff. And Firewall says, but hey, going on a school trip to Poland in 2 weeks. Oh, whereabouts in Poland? Have you heard of Helldivers? My friend, I have played the original Helldivers when it came out, and I have been playing the second one. Me and my missus and Jamman there, Ben Laverty there, we've played Helldivers together. It's a mess in all the right ways. It's I am a master of shelling my allies to hell. I'm very good at it, aren't I, Jamman? I love democracy, all caps. Friendly reminder that a Reaver Titan alone counts as a strike army, rounding about 2,000 points. Damn, son. Primaris Mechanicus, what are you building? This is a Terminator, but it's going to be done in the style of a custom-made chapter, the Sons of Artifexus, as created by members of my Discord. There we go. Because I'm one of those people, I don't like naming things after myself. If other people name it after me, that's fine. But if it had been my creation, I wouldn't have called it that, just because I can't stand naming things after myself. But because other people did it as a surprise, it's great. I love it. It's honouring and it's humbling, I must say. Good, says Nosbeak Damas. I cannot condone feeding Stella Artois to the Nids. We're ready for a Scouts Nid invasion. Oh man, imagine the headbutts, right? We are a chill group of people until the chapter master falls asleep. Yes, when I go to sleep, suddenly the Discord comes alive with a lot of silliness, and it's great fun. I wonder if Big E used some Kroot when he was working on the Space Marines. They have an eating thing. They do. Like, there was this one Kroot who just sort of snuck in and just snuck this little thing into the template. And only later the Emperor realised, like, damn it! Reaver Titans, I think, 2,500. Damn, son! Poland! Yes, indeed. How do you usually do battle damage on your minis? Well, it varies, obviously there's painting it on, which, you know, that's not one of the last things you do, but I might scratch some with a scalpel, get some nice deep scratches, but I also use a soldering iron now. I did it on my my aggressors. wherein I just sort of poke gentle holes in them to make pock marks or some scratches or whatnot, some deeper ones than what a simple knife would do. But if you combine all three of them, you can get some excellent results. And yes, says BatNaz, yes indeed. Very, very good at the, yes, the 380mm barrage mindset, very much so. If it kills the enemy, it's fine. You're not going to survive a minute. Oh, don't underestimate. Building my first dreadnought today, holy cow. Oh, how are you finding it? Dreadnoughts, I think, are my favourite thing to build. It's a history trip, so crack on the old cap. Oh, okay. Do not feed the pigeons. Oh, goodness me. Are they... Oh... I mean, to be fair, pigeons, especially in places where people congregate, are usually an evil thing. Oh, excuse me. Right, so now we've drilled into these, we can actually get the magnets in. Where's our old mat of magnets at? Here he is, looking a little pink. Cool, so we'll remove his head for now. Yeah. Get this all done and magnetized nice and easy. Going to need 3 magnets, of course. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Cool. Let's pop that in there for later. I'll need more for the arms later. The role of Chapter Master Artifexers is one of great responsibility, as alongside all their duties in warfare, they're also usually the main and, in most cases, the only source of control, responsibility, and reason within the chapter. Oh dear. I love it. It's such a great codex. There we go. So yes, we have to thank Invisible Cactus for sort of putting it to paper, you know what I mean? Oh, how's my stream quality doing? He's doing alright, isn't it? Just a little bit of stutter. Ah, it's alright. It's alright. Krakow's a beautiful city. I went a couple years back with my grandparents over New Year's. Yeah, it's been a blast so far, but the redemption seems tricky in places. Yes, it is definitely deceptively tricky. You'd think it would be more straightforward overall, but no, it is definitely quite tricky with some little finicky bits hidden away. My next Space Marine purchase has got to be a Redemptor Dread. It's one of the reasons I decided to start collecting Space Marines. Damn good choice. I was similar. Dreadnoughts are sick. I've always loved them ever since I first saw them, even way before Primaris were a thing. Krakow is great. I'm Polish. It's one of my favourite places. People in the community so far. I love it. I love it. I'm so pleased. There we go. Yeah. We also have to more remember Infralectum Prime. Oh, yes. But one of my 40k homies is also going on the trip. Plans to go to the Vanaheim store. Oh, I need to get myself into a proper big Warhammer store some of these days. There's 2 in 2 different directions away from where I live. I really need to get my ass in one of them. When I was building my Redemptor Dreadnought, I could not get the hatch at the front to open and close without destroying it. I had similar trouble, if it makes you feel better. I really did. Europe is fantastic. I know it's far from Poland, but I went to Sweden and Denmark once, and the architecture is amazing. It truly is. I've been through those parts of the world myself. Parts of the world, it's not that far from me. Parts of Europe as well. Remember, it's I mainly stayed in Amsterdam around that time. It was good stuff. Beautiful city, Amsterdam. Redemption just screams power trip. Hell yeah, it does. Dayron7, hello, big waves. He is a work colleague of mine, is Dayron7. How you doing, my friend? I'm Polish too, and I know for a fact that Krakow is the worst place to be at. He literally cut the air with a knife. Well, it's good. I'm only there for 2 days. Ah. This is good, you're only there for 2 days. And I plan to make a Chaos Knight house. Not using actual Chaos Knights and using Imperial Knight rules and making them look Chaos nice. Snek has not left the US yet. Well, you still have plenty of time to do that, my man. Plan to start with Armigers. I always struggle to say I would have to read it. And it's, is it Armigers or Armigers? I think it's J. Is it J or G? Right. Now let us get on with these here magnets. There we go. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so where did I pop that soupy glue? It's hidden in here. There we go. Army Gur. I still can't tell if that's a hard G or a soft G for Gur or Gur. I'm going to assume you mean Gur, like Gur. Yeah, exactly. Is it GIF or GIF? Doing well, mate. How's you doing? I's doing good, man. I's doing good. I'm doing my favorite thing, making small men in big armor. I think this one's just about done now. I'm sure you'll quote me at work when I next see you. Small men in big armor. By the way, during yesterday's Warhammer store opening, I met a CT 30. Sorry. When it's loads of numbers, I can suddenly be thrown. But awesome, awesome. How did you figure out that it was each other? Did you like make some crazy quotes that only the other would know or something? And in. Nice. Make sure it's flat. Perfect. Perfectly flush. Excellent. Good. Now let's see if we can do just as good on this side. I must say, I'm quite pleased with how central I got on both. Especially given that I'm also like half chatting with you guys while I'm doing it, so I'm not like fully laser focused. I think I'm just getting better. I'm improving or something. That's crazy. Yeah. It's got to be just. We got another thing. It's Jer. Another thing is Gur. Oh man, I've started something. I have to leave soon. About to board, although I can still watch until we start taking off. Okay, that's cool, man. That's cool. Hopefully the flight will be a nice, straightforward one for you. What's your favourite Space Marine chapter colours? Well, here's the thing. I do like the colour blue, so I do legit like Ultramarine colours. Everything about the Ultramarines I like. Everyone kind of rolls their eyes when I say it. But I do also, believe it or not, I quite like the Imperial Fists yellow. You know, it's so garish, just so out there. Yeah, I really do like it. Gotta go, be back later? No worries, Sineoclius. Maybe see you back later. And Ogiyama. Yeah, I read that. Favorite Space Marine colours. There we go. Sent him the photo where I was standing and he was right behind me. Oh man, it should just say, I'm behind you. I live by Chicago. And 1 minute you can be enjoying the city, next you get stabbed for a half-eaten hot dog. That sounds like any major city though, to be fair, man. You know me too well to quote you. Yeah, perhaps. The piss Marines, yes indeed. But piss isn't yellow. The salamanders are closer to pea colour. And the salamanders have a great colour scheme too. There we go. To be honest, I kind of like the colours of all Space Marines. Oh, that just flipped and went in the wrong way. There we go. Get yourself in there. There we go. Okay, are you flush? Lovely and flush. Good. That's those two. Now for the fun one, I've got to see if I can do this this head one. They're always fun to do. Saying fun the same way I say the word tapeworms. Well now, so Skorpius, how was it when you two realised, oh damn, it's you and we're in the same Artifacts server? That must have been a bit weird, maybe slightly awkward, because obviously no one expected it. Primaris Mechanicus, you do Imperial Fists. That could be taken in so many ways, but good, there aren't enough people that do the Imperial Fists. No, I do like their kind of, the regalness, I suppose, the duty-based sort of stuff. I do thoroughly enjoy that. Let me just try and get this off now. So I'm trying to get something off mat of magnets here, just off camera. Yeah. In fact, you know what? Let's use his head. That's what a smart person would do. My way of drilling for my magnetizing is the knife and clippers. I have no drills. Damn, how do you do that, son? If your PP is salamander color, you need to get you down to a doctor ASAP. Probably. So I'm just briefly looking away while I just try and get this sucker off. There we go. Okay, I did it.
That took a lot of effort, but it got done good and proper.
Now we're going to see how well I can do this. Whoa. Oh god. See, that's the problem. I probably should have done it first in hindsight. Alright, you know what? No, I'm going to do it with the head on it. Come on, get in there. Oh god, it doesn't quite fit. Can't quite get it in the hood. Okay, okay. I've made myself a challenge, that's what I've done. Okay. Kind of in, let's just get it right. Wow, come on. Come on. Get yourself flat, get yourself good. Okay, it's nearly there. Oh, there we go. That felt positive. Ah, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Now that's in just right. Bit of scratch up, but never mind. It's all battle damage in the end, isn't it? Well, no, Rogal Dawn isn't regal, but the sort of nature of their duty boundness, that is, you know, that's the nature of it. Didn't know him before I joined the Discord, yes indeed. But it's cool to meet someone from the Discord IRL. I think, does that technically make you the first to meet someone after first meeting them on the Discord? I would love to have some kind of awesome meetup. Someone say, Dawn, bring in the tanks! Are there any magnet-based weapons in the Imperium? Like, that'd be like a railgun, surely. Yes, let us all give tanks. Let us all give tanks to the Dawn. Favorite Xeno army? They're all kind of cool in a way. Might be orcs. I love how silly they are. And yet, just the power of imagination just does everything. I bet the AdMech have something up their sleeve. Oh, you know they do. You know it. What's your favourite faction besides Space Marines? Oh, man. The thing is, I like all of them for their own reasons, man. Oh, man. It depends on my mood, you know? Like I said, I love all of them for different reasons, different vibes, all that kind of stuff. Join them Nidburgers. We also need Lichter Nuggets. We need Lichter Nuggets to go with them Nidburgers. What's your favourite Space Marine model? Personally, the Inner Circle Champions and Lion L. Johnson model. I will be honest, the Lion looks dope. He does. I do love the Lion's model in 40k. Artifacts fans, me and the next Adepticon. Oh, that will be good one of these days. I'm just such a busy boy. Scary but silly, yes indeed. When's the next Adepticon? I assume by scurried you mean scared. It's favorite Xenos is Orcs. Favorite Imperium army is Guard, of course. Favorite Space Marine army, Blood Angels. Favorite Chaos army, World Eaters, because Monkey Brain goes smash. I like Monkey Brain go smash. You did watch the Nuggets? I'm not going to say it again. I know what you're trying to do. Oh, I think my screen is frozen. Oh no, there I'm back. I think I'm having a bit of an odd issue here with the camera. I'm just doing a quick spin with this knife. Yes, it's a little bit delayed. But how is the voice up? Because the voice is hooked up to a different thing. It's like if I snap in front of the camera. Snap, snap. We'll see how much of a delay there is. Because it looks to be quite the delay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see the snap, snap. Hey, Prophet of Future, did you miss much? Well, some more memberships were gifted, which was really cool by Caine and Ben Laverty. Thank you again, guys, and welcome to the new members and whatnot, and some returning. And we're just currently building a Terminator right now. He's going to be painted as a son of Artifexus, don't you know? Can you do a new video with your whole army so far again? I would, yes, you know what, I intend to. I do intend to. Have I got any infantry chaplains for your army yet? They seem to be quite cool looking models. Not infantry, no. I do have a chaplain. Here he is. He's on a bike. He go brum brum. I don't know if my camera's gonna... There we go. Camera course up. That's going to make things very interesting. But no, he's the only one I've got. Try to boil a Scarabos, and now missing teeth. Necrodermis is hard. Necrodermis is very hard, unless you're TheIrishMeatball. But then again, it's not quite Necrodermis that he has, is it, on his arms? It's like Necrodermis-ish. Or was it just straight Necrodermis? I don't remember. I think my camera's more or less caught up now. Turn over, turn over. Yes, it has. Good. Oh, nice. Going to paint alongside you. Good stuff. That's what I like to see. Right, so we now have the body. How about we stop making a delay of everything? Making a delay of everything? What am I talking about? And actually start sticking more things to him. Let's get some greaves. We're looking for 60, which is right here, thankfully, and 63, which is not that one. From whence doth 63 live? 63. Oh, there's 63 out there. Okay, cool. There's me snippers. And snip. And snipping. That's what I like. Never mind, can't do the drawing because I left my digital art pen at the place I was staying at. Oh no! Do you have any other digital art pens? Or was that like your only one? That was very silly, Snek. Very silly indeed. And snip. Cool. Living metal, Ferris's Necrodermis hands. Yes, I thought it was Necrodermis. Try the brand new Monkai meal. So cannibalism, basically, is what you're saying. Hey, monkey! Oh, Artifexus, do you see the latest models of Cadians? When did you put up the latest picture? If it was any time in the past 24 hours, probably not. I've been a very busy boy. But I shall go and see them, you have my word. I always love seeing the models people do. Alas, that I am such a busy boy. Now, again, anyone that we have here who is not in the Discord, do feel free to join it. The community there is awesome. There we go. Cool. That looks good. I think we'll just glue that on right this second. Schwink. And schwinky dink dink. Cool. Give that a moment, I think. Is this the new Dark Angel set? It is not the new Dark Angel set. This is just some bog standard Terminators from a Terminator box. But I'm doing up as Ultramarines because I'm basic, don't you know? In the models channel, probably buried now. You painted the medic and the plasma rifle shock trooper. Nice. I will go and check that out. How are these legs? Okay, the legs aren't so wobbly anymore. That's good. You have other digital pens other than hand. Cat jaw is good though. Oh dear me. But you know what? You should give us an awesome Space Marine drawn with your fingers. Right, so now he's got that foot there. Let's just get this one all prepped and whatnot. This is the fancy leg, don't you know? There we go, nice. And sounds. Supronde. I thought you were saying a cat would draw as well as you could. No, can't draw as good. There we go. And you finish the artillery guns. Nice. I think for this guy's just going to have the good old box standard storm bolter, you know, just nice and straightforward. But again, I am magnetizing, so in the end they'll all be swappable. But in the instance of this guy, I'm going to do him with the storm bolters, I think. And you know what I just remembered as well, guys? I've also got a drill in the top of him for the missile launcher. I completely forgot about that. So we are going to do that right this second. Engineer 2552. Hi everyone. Hello Engineer. How are you, my friend? Having a good grand day, I hope. Thank you for joining us. Schwink. As an Ultramarine main, I can confirm that there are more Ultramarine mains than atoms in the Milky Way galaxy. Yes, I think you are correct. But in my defense, I've liked the Ultramarines for probably approaching 2 decades now, even though I've only just got into the model making side of it. I've always liked Ultramarines. I will confess they are overrepresented. They really are overrepresented. But they're still my favourite boys. Very much so. There we go. Nice. I see, you want to see my custom chapter called The Shidmarines. I always do. Stormbolters and Power Fists are pretty awesome, that is true. Now that's a good point. I can't decide whether I'll give this guy a Power Fist or a Chain Fist. What do you guys reckon? What are we leaning towards today? Power or Chain? Ah, there we go. That looks about right. A little bit slanted to the side, but it should be. The beauty of it is that this thing here will keep it in line, if it isn't perfect. But the trouble is, I've just remembered, I've got to find the model to make sure I'm doing it the right way.
The chapter has gained a new subscriber.
Oh, a
Welcome,
new subscriber? Ah, Engineer, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Thank you very kindly. It's also nice to actually say thank you to someone who I know is on the live, because sometimes we get subscribers and they're not on the live because they're like watching the stream or something. So yes, thank you 1,000-fold. Power all the way. We got power, chain. Oh, it seems 50-50 between chain and power. Bonk funny, can't disagree with bonk funny. Gotta go now, taking off soon, bye bye. Bye bye, Snek Studios, bye bye. Talk to you again soon. Ultramarines and Dark Angels are the only loyalists to their Primarchs back after all. This is true, this is true. Dark Angels, they do get a lot of love, it is very true. And you regret not putting Power Fists on everything that you could. That's fair. Right, and I really do need to go and dig out that thing. The trouble is... You know what? No, I'm not going to. We'll just deal with that later. Or I could just put in a magnet and hope in the 50-50 chance I get it right. Are we that reckless? Are we going to be that reckless? No, of course we're not going to be that reckless. I'm never reckless. I've never done anything reckless or silly with my models. Have you played one of the Warhammer... I've played many Warhammer video games, my friend. All the Dawn of Wars, more recently, things like Darktide, even going back to Space Hulk, like the earlier ones. Yes, indeed, I absolutely have. You put power swords on everything regardless of stats? Well, power swords are sick. If I could get any weapon from 40k, I would get a power sword. Truth. That's because I know how to actually use a sword. I'm trained in German longsword. I haven't done it for a very long time, but I know how to do it. Right. Now, let us dig out this fella's... he's got the flappy bits that go on his legs there. Which is 59 and 62. There's a 62. We'll just deal with that one now. Boop. There we go. You love Darktide? I love Darktide too. My missus and I were just playing it this morning, actually. We hadn't played it for a little while because we've been doing more Helldivers lately, but yeah, we did some today. It was good fun. There we go. Nice. Right then, so now let's figure out the best way to stick this. I always find these a bit finicky because they're sort of... There we go. Boop, a little blob. And stick. There we go. Get it sticking good. That looks pretty good. That's pretty even, I think. Good. There we go. Always wanted to get into fencing. It is good fun. What's the name of the type of fencing that's more medieval style, like what you do? I won't lie, I don't recall the names of types of fencing. I have done fencing, but that was more for a fight choreography sense of things. When it comes to actual fighting, I did German longsword, with a bit of wrestling with it as well, but that kind of, they went hand in hand. I would want to get a hot shot volley gun, because why get a multi-melter when you can get a powered up Las LMG? That is a very good question, to which I have no answer other than to agree with you. Which character do you play the most? I sort of flip between Zealot and Psyker. My missus does the Veteran, because she's very good with the bolt gun. Love the bolt gun in that game, it's awesome. Been playing Sea of Thieves lately. I've never played Sea of Thieves. I've been wanting to, but I've never really been able to justify getting it. The Federation of Super Earth reminds me of an early Imperium. I agree in many ways. Darktide was fun. Just finished the first Space Marine game. Decent play. Yes, indeed. And hi, by the way, BrokeJaw. Hi. But yes, I enjoy Space Marine. I'm looking forward to Space Marine 2. Very much so. Darktide is sick. Can't wait for Space Marine 2. I so hope they have a multiplayer mode. They do. Space Marine 2 has 3-player co-op campaign. So I'm definitely going to be playing through that. I'll probably find a way to stream it. I'll probably play it with my other half and maybe Ben Laverty as well, Jam Man, because I always play games with him. But we shall see. It might just be me and the missus. Might just be me and Jam Man. Might be just me. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Favorite model I've ever made. I'll be honest, my favorite model I've ever made, I think, is this one. The Repulsor Executioner. I don't know why. I'm just very satisfied with it. And, you know, I like magnetize the barrel guns in a way that I'm very pleased with. I'm just very, very proud of it. Decent amount of weathering. It looks fairly new without looking like plastic. So yeah, I'm very proud of this one. Even if it's a little flaccid there on this one. But yes, I do like it. Pop you back up there before I inevitably drop you. Oh, some experience in Polish Saber. Oh, nice. I had a friend of mine who knew Polish Saber, and damn, we would spar sometimes, and he'd usually beat me. It's a hell of a fight. It's really good. Engineer, I would cut myself so fast, it's not even funny. Probably trying to flip the power sword in my hand. It's a historical European martial arts. Oh, true that. I mean, it was... I remember what got me into sword fighting. I was seeing some guy spin a sword behind his back, and I was like, oh, that is the coolest thing. I did it with sticks, and then I've just never lost the passion for it. And then it was, again, a long time ago, I got into the old German longsword. Last pistol and the voice of command is my go-to in Darktide. I do like voice of command. Of course, I'm rocking the Commissar cosmetics. Nice. Oh, it's fun. Much better battle pass than any other games. So much more, and sounds get shipped cosmetics in the premium. Is that with Helldivers? Because that sounds like Helldivers to me. Right, is that dry? Yeah, it's dry enough. Okay, cool. Let's get off the other little bit, shall we? 59. We're gonna have find us a 59.
Now, where do we find 59? 59. Why don't you come out and play, 59? Right, 59 ain't here. Is it somewhere else?
Maybe it's here. Oh, it is here. Damn, I won't lie. I think we'd be searching high and low for that. There we go. Bit of stream lag coming on. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of lag going on right now. Yeah. Not so much with the microphone, though. It's, yeah, it's to do with my visuals.
The chapter has gained a new subscriber.
Hey, double brush painting and 3D printing just subscribed. Nice. Thank you kindly if you are here, and if you're not, we're sending thanks through the warp. Yes, I think what I might end up doing real quick is actually, yeah, you know what? I'm going to quickly just change my camera around a little bit. If you guys just give me el secondo, we're going to please hold. There we go. Right, I'm just going to change up some bits. I'm going to plug it in directly. The reason I don't do that anyway is because my when I plug my phone, because I use my phone, directly into my PC, it doesn't charge fast enough. It loses battery faster than it can gain it. But it does, however, make for good, you know, good quality stream, but unfortunately I have to make that compromise. Right, so let's get the camera available. Oh, are we back in biz? I think we're getting back in business. Come now, you know you want to. And there we go. Okay, good. I think we should be back in business, and I think it should now also be. There we go. Look at that. That's much, much better. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent. Nah, 59 made it. 59 is right here. Nice break background. Thank you. I did make it myself. I made the transitions myself as well for this stream. Because I've spent a lot of time... Like, I think I have like 15 years of experience with visual effects and videography and things like that. Just as a hobby. Because I've always loved... I remember it's lightsabers. Seeing lightsabers as a kid. That really captured me. And that was the first visual effect I ever did, was trying to make lightsabers, which I did very well, I think. Well, at least I think so, and other people say so as well. There we go, nicely. Nicely, nicely. Good. Cool. Excellent. What's the least favourite model I've ever made? In every ounce of honesty, I think it was actually my jump pack intercessors. Not because I disliked the model, but for some reason, especially towards the end, I was just feeling really burnt out. Hence why it took so long for part 3 to come out, because I kept finding other things to do instead of getting on with it. And I don't know, I really had to push myself to finish it, but I did it, and I really like them in the end, so it's all good. Right, now, let us grab some arms. It looks like, yeah, the 2 arms are entire pieces. Alright, that's going to make life easier. Just arm number 3 and arm number 4, but surely they are... Ah, yes, we got to make these arms ourselves. So I'm pretty confident. Do we have any pointy ones? I know that we have a power fist that's pointing somewhere. Are we going to have this guy be the pointy power fister? The pointy fister? That came out wrong. Where is that pointy fist? I know there's a pointy fist. There is a power sword here, though. And I'll save that for a rainy day. Oh, wait. There it is. Look, pointy fist. Right there. Are we going to have this guy pointing? Is this guy going to be the pointy guy? Again, it's magnetized, so it doesn't really matter, but still. Start a second channel for visual effects. Well, I'm not really a professional at it. I kind of do things my own way, and, you know, I don't want to end up with
gained a new subscriber.
Oh, a new subscriber.
Welcome, neophyte.
Shantao Data, thank you. If you are here, thank you. If not, we're sending thanks through the warp. But no, I don't think I'd be doing a channel like that. I'm definitely doing a lore channel. I'm already looking into that. So there's going to be a second channel in that regard, at least. My least favourite is your Inceptors. Built one, haven't started the other 2 in 7 months. Why not? What's wrong with the Inceptors? I haven't done any myself, well, as you know. I can say of actual experience, your lightsaber effect was, blaming goof, my friend. Thank you, Captain Something. Captain Something's seen my lightsaber stuff. We've done something together. Now, what's wrong with it being, blaming goof? Oh, I have a fresh Primaris Inceptors box unopened, and now I bet Handyman's not going to open them at all.
Subscriber. Welcome.
And Corvus has subscribed. Thank you kindly, Corvus, if you are here. If not, we're sending thanks through the warp. But yes, welcome, Captain Something. How are you? What the? Another subscriber. Why are there so many subscribers? But yes, love Matipe if you're here. Thank you kindly. If not, we're sending thanks through the warp. The arms are way more fiddly than guard arms. When I think about it, I can picture that. You know what? This guy's going to be Pointy McGee. We're going to make this guy the pointy guy. And he... yeah, he's going to point with a power fist, I think. Yeah, sod it. Whoop. That's my light. Let us give this guy a nice power fist. Snip. Snip, snip. Snippity snip. Whoop. There we go. Am I gonna give the Terminator a name? Most likely. Most likely. Don't know what yet, though. Don't know what, though. I think at the moment, given the lack of arms and legs, probably won't be able to give him a name yet, even if I try. I have to see his personality first. I can't just name it. It's like... Then again, there are some people that don't name their kids until like a few months down the line. They just call them baby for a bit. I'm like, are you crazy? Way to rob them of their identity. Sand. There we go. Cool. Nice. Now what about them mold lines? Let's see if we can't tackle them mold lines. Sand. Love my Inceptors. They're just little guys. not on their base. Because I haven't finished painting them though, and I don't want to get paint on the stupid see-through stick stand thing. Yeah, that's fair enough. The Essential Guide for Blokes. It's 6 AM in New Zealand. We have state holiday. Gonna build a Primaris Dreadnought today. Just watched your video on it. Priceless. Oh, well, good. Thank you, thank you. I hope it gives you some assistance in what to do, or probably more likely what not to do. But no, thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for joining us, Guide for Blokes. Firewalls. I love my cursors because of the London special. Knife! Truly a London special indeed. Right, now I'm going to try and drill this full. I was going to go there, but I realize that is definitely the wrong place. Got to get it where the arm is central. Let's find a spot. There we go. There. So, Guide for Blokes, which Primaris Dreadnought is it going to be? Is it a Redemptor Dreadnought or a Ballistus Dreadnought? Because I have done both of those. And which one have you got yourself? Well, it may have been also correct, messing up your Primaris, but I knew what you meant. It's fine. Can you imagine seeing a Terminator pointing at you across the battlefield with a power fist? Oh, that is a very good point. He just points at you and just go, you, me, now. I was like, yeah, Commissar, just put one in the back of my head, please, because I'm not going to work today. I'm calling in dead. That is a reasonable response, and I would do the exact same thing. There we go. So, you should get Aslot Intercessors? Do you mean the Primaris Intercessors? Because if that's what you mean, I do already have a squad of those. The Redemptor. Nice. Good stuff. With the big plasma gun. I went with the chain gun, didn't I? Where is he? Yeah, here he is. Here's the boy. Again, he looks so clean now. I hadn't really mastered weathering at this point. But, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed watching me build this fella. I'm very, very pleased with him. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the Ballistus Dreadnought video, but the weathering on him is definitely much better. You can see the difference. It's notable. Unless you like the factory look. But the weathering on this one's definitely much more battle realism, if you would. Pop them back. That's the second stream in a row I've ended up showing off both the Dreadnoughts. Ah.
There's just always a reason for one to get out one's Dreadnoughts.
There we go. Caine would win, and be careful. The hatch. You're putting together your plasma cannon right now. Well, hopefully it's a Primaris one that does not overheat. Otherwise, be careful, sir. Don't burn yourself on that. Just try not to miss the mark of this drilling here. I think it's going to be central. Yeah, it's pretty central. That should be okay. Good. The mental image I don't think of is from... Oh god, no, it's a movie. I do not know the trope. Weathering was great. Cool, thank you. He could hold his ground against a Khorne Berserker and Ted the Dread. Yes, old Ted the Dread. Our boy. Well, I don't know if you've seen the video of me doing the Ballistus. I'm going to get my Ballistus down again. But I actually made use of a scalpel to... You can see where I've like cut into him to give him scratches, but I also like cut some bits off with the scalpel and really do some damage. And I painted this silver to make it like a replacement knee. So just don't do what I did, because I did it after priming it. Do it before you prime it, and then prime him, and then paint him and whatnot. And a nice big scratch on top as well. And also a big, let me try and move the camera. There is a big chunk there out of his gorget. Yep, there we go. But yeah, so make good use of weathering that way. There we go. How many points do you have battle ready right now? I don't know, because I don't understand the point system. But I believe it's over 1,000, because I did a short... Oh, excuse me. I did a short showing what I had so far at that point, and I've done a couple more since, and someone calculated I had just shy of 1,000. So surely by now I have over 1,000. That's my logic anyway. We shall have to see. Caine says, got to go back to work now. It was fun. Yes, it was, Caine. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for gifting those memberships. It was awesome. And talk to you very soon, amigo. Assault intercessors down. Yeah, I would love to. Very much would love to get an assault pack for them. Because here's the thing. I magnetized all my intercessors, so I could just magnetize them too. And then suddenly I've got loads of either assault or non-assault intercessors. It all depends on the necessities of the moment. Now, annoyingly, this thing's drilling off a little bit to the side, actually, now. Not by too much, though. It should be okay. It should be okay. Looks like Wolverine got to him. Yes, indeed. And to be honest, I think I'd want to send a Dreadnought against Wolverine, because I think he could probably tear through a regular Space Marine. There we go. Well, that should be deep enough. Good, good, good. Let's bang out the magnets. Where have I put it? I wouldn't have put it back in there. That would have been silly. There we go. Yeah. Oldens need lots of replacement joints. Yes, this is very, very true. Anganila, you have to forgive me if I do not pronounce that right, Anganina. Hello, how's everyone doing today? We're doing grand, thank you. Nice chill time. We're just assembling a Terminator. Nice and easy. And how are you doing? How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. And Fancy Pants, are you going to play the tabletop then? Yes. Well, I don't know if you've seen it. I have the first part of me learning how to play 40k up on the channel. Whoop, that just flew away. I won't lie, it's been nearly 2 months. I meant to have the second part out like ages ago, but I've just not had time. But I've started making the second part already, so hopefully I can get back into making them and not taking so damn long doing it. Your vids of the aggressors and the apothecary made me want to do them, and now I'm painting them. Excellent! How are you finding painting them? And you love the sanding spliff, by the way. Thank you. It's just what I do. I plan on getting jump pack boys for my marines once I have my guard army finished. It's only a Baneblade, another Dawn, 2 squads Cadians, H heavy weapons team, and horse boy. That's going to be a small while. All good. Here, came by to paint some suppressors. Suppressors. Do you mean, or is suppressors what you mean? I'm not sure what else it will be referring to, I will not lie. Aggressors? Have a good day, everyone. I gotta go grocery shopping. Alright, engineer. Thanks for showing up, my friend. I appreciate it. We're all very pleased to have you here. Thank you kindly. Have fun grocery shopping. Take a big gun. You need some Brad tip drill bits to get more placement. Yeah, indeed. I think I also probably should have made a bigger, bigger pilot, really. But still, it's decent enough. Yeah, that's going to be fine. That's not going to be too crazy. Right, where's me glue? Excuse me. I would play, but lately I've been strapped for cash, so I can't go to my local hobby shop to do games. I know I have a local one nearby. They're not third party, but I don't think they do 40k. Actually, that's the wrong one. Let me get the other one. Whoop. There goes the lid. There goes the lid. Come on. Ah. There we go. The aggressors are hard to paint with all the bits. Yes, they have been quite... I mean, it's been fun. It's not been, like, frustratingly hard. It's been challenging, but in all the right ways, in my opinion. Can apothecaries heal dreadnoughts? No, they cannot. That's what tech marines do. Go for an enthusiastic walk through the woods. Many interesting things happen. It can happen, it's true. Sorry, I missed the word accurate as my dog was shoving me. I don't think... Well, ironically... Well, not ironically. I don't think the dog wanted you to be accurate. Like, no, you can't do that. What are you doing? You can't be accurate. An amateur? Mate, I wish I could paint my miniatures like you. Well, you can. That's the thing, man. This isn't a case of looking at me and saying, oh, he's not an amateur. I'm hoping it's more a case of looking at him saying, if an amateur can do that, then so can I. That's the vibe I'm looking for. Oh, yeah, that would be really intimidating if he's pointing straight at you, like, you. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, Commissar, take me. Take me now. I don't want to play anymore. I'm done. Cool. That's nice and flush. Look at that. Beautiful. Lovely. All you need is a dining room table and a buddy. No need to go out and play somewhere. This is very true. It's very true, Seppy. I have 4 kill teams painted. Not played with any of them. Oh, man. One of these days... It looks very satisfying. Yes, it is. It's the click. It's the click. Here, if I move it up to the microphone, you'll hear it click. Oh, that click, though. It's the best feeling. Turn off your autocorrects, guys. Autocorrect is evil. Right, now, how about we find this guy a top of his hand. It probably needs a particular one, doesn't it? But I don't see... Oh, excuse me, I have to forgive my wind. I don't see in this list of hands here any particular pieces. Like, no pointy ones. There's no pointy ones listed. Hang on, is there like a special one somewhere else? Let me have a looky. There must be some geezer who's pointing his finger. Do we have a pointy man? Yeah, man, do we have ourselves a pointy man here? We need to find ourselves a man who is pointing. Ah, here we go. Look, that guy's... He's got a pointy. 22. That's the power fist for this one. It's 22. You know how crazy I could be? I could always magnetize this and magnetize power fist stuff, but nah, that's going a bit too far even for me. Sorry, I got so excited at the thought I didn't actually read the number of the thing. Well, I didn't commit to memory. 22. 22. Right, let's see if we can't dig up old 22 somewhere. I don't remember where it is. 22. A 22 for you. It would help if I looked at the side of the numbers. I'd do a big brain thing. 22, right there. With skulls for knuckles. That's when you know you're badass, when you have skulls for knuckles. Snip you first. Snip. Whoop, there we go. And a snip. You know, guys, if we're lucky, we may even finish the model before the end of the stream. How about that? Yeah. Oh man, ASMR, you know it, brother. Also, got my dawn ready after a bit of repainting. Oh, nice. You want more of the click? You want the click? I can give you more of the click. I'm still learning in the lore. I did see a clip of a tech marine trying to repair a dreadnought. Made a tear appear in the eye hole. Oh, you know it.
Welcome.
Hey, Marcelo Sads. Thank you, Marcelo Sad, for becoming a subscriber if you are here. If you're not here, we're sending thanks. Through the warp. Oh, yes. Do I like Star Wars? I love Star Wars. Just not when Kathleen Kennedy touches it. But I don't think I'm the only one. Do not remind me of that. I don't need depression from that again. Swalls. It's a South London gang named Skull Knuckles. Oh, man. Oh, mate, yeah, we as Skull Knuckles gonna get you, yeah? Yeah, fam. Gonna proper do you up, yeah? Oh, fam, that is banging, mate. There we go. Building models takes forever. Oh, I would like to see the skies a ball once more. I would like to see the skies a ball, period. Building models takes forever. Time it took me literally 20 minutes to build one Tyramid Termagant. Well, you get better as you do it, you know? Been watching your stuff for a week now. It was about time to sub. Well, I'm glad you have done, so thank you so much. And thank you for joining us on the live, my friend. Thank you so much. And yeah, Star Wars made by girls is poo-poo. No, it's not that they're made by girls. It's just they're made by that one. Kathleen Kennedy. Let's not get into that. Many a rant was made. Yes, indeed. Me and old Captain Something have ranted. Somehow Palpatine has returned. Yeah, let's not get into that. It makes me sad. Okay, cool. I'm ready to do the click now, so I'm going to do it here on camera. Poof. Look at that. Like Caine pointed out, if you see him pointing at you from across the battlefield, you just give up. Now let's do a quick ASMR click. And now here's one click. Oh yes. And here's two clicks.
And how about a double click? Oh, yes.
Or he's like, aha, I have an idea. Finger guns. Bang. And I got a new army update video when you show the full collection. Yes, it was just said not too long ago. I will do that very soon. It's always a case of when is the right moment, because I'm always building new stuff. But, you know, after the aggressors and the apothecary, I'll do another one then, when I can include them in the roster. So, might be a small while away, but, you know, it will be done. But yeah, when Palpatine returned that, but that made more sense. That made more sense. You know, you are dead. Not big surprise. Ah, yes. Me and my friends like to pretend the sequels. What sequels? What are you talking about? Finger guns. Russian accents for a TF2 heavy space marine. Am I doing another army? I will be doing another army sometime soon. Whether I already know what army or not, my sergeant knows. My sergeants, my YouTube members at sergeant level, they already know if there is or isn't anything coming up. Alright, so cool. He now has the pointy finger. Let's move on to his pew-pew. Let me get to the right page, shall we? 56, there's 56. So we're going with a 3. Now, if this guy's pointing, I think we're going to go with a storm bolter. It's not so raised, a little bit more casual. I think we're going to go with the 15, 16, 17 options. Ah, there's 17, so that means the rest should be here, hopefully. Maybe some AdMechs. Definitely going to do some AdMechs. Have a nice day. In fake Russian accent. Astra Militarum. Guard. Star Wars don't have sequels. What are you talking about? Maybe some AdMechs. Play Valve games? Yes, I have done, albeit a very long time ago. Maybe some TF2. I used to be a very good sniper back in the day. Back before there were hats or any other weapons, just the base weapons. Please be guard. Normal guides need attention. Guard, maybe guard. Who knows? Again, here's the one thing I can guarantee. I plan to have done at least a bit of everything. But first, I need to get there. Snip. Oh, come on, you. There we go. Actually, I'll cut the arm off now before I forget. 15. Do we have a 15? A 15? Ah, there's a 15. How about that? Snip. And snip. Perfecto. Perfecto. My wallet won't cope with AdMech. Well, my wallet can't cope with Space Marines. Gaunt's Ghosts, first novel I read. I've heard of this novel.
Sentry going up.
Yes, even Titan Legions one of these days. I really do intend to. I'm not kidding. I ain't messing about, boy. Where's my sandpaper? Oh, here it is. Sandy, Sandy. Sand. You know what? I think I will bore this out now while it's separate. There we go, because I don't think I need this. Well, I do need this for this one. Or do I? No, I won't. This one's already got the gap it needs. Okay, so I can put this drill bit away then, in theory. So let's do that. Yes, I have played Half-Life. Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2. Not for a long time, but I do enjoy them thoroughly. No one said guard. Back in your foxhole, cannon fodder. I'm back from hell. Welcome back, Sineoclius from hell. How was it? Cadia stands. Will Hart, evening. How are you, Will? Thank you for joining us. Cadia stands, bitch. I just made it with a bitch before getting the bolter to the face. Right, so let's find us one that's a good size for this bolter while we're talking about bolters. Ah, this one looks like a... I've marked this one for a reason. Good candidate. Alright, we'll go with this one. Yes, Cadia stands all over the place. Just all scattered all over the place. After someone threw a giant spacefaring ship at it. Is this doing it? Oh, it is doing it. I thought it wasn't doing it for a minute. There we go. Nice. Make myself a bit more room because I'm sort of crowding myself with things. There we go. That's a bit better. I did do a bit of Half-Life Alyx as well. That was good fun. Didn't have much chance to, though. But I did. Because I don't got a lot of time no more. No, it was a very good example of how good a VR game can be. There we go. Indeed, the planet did break before the guard. The guardsmen were solid. They truly were. Of course, get a little bit of a base drill in there. Make sure it's all good. That's good, excellent. God, look how lopsided that one is. Alright, definitely gonna straighten that up. Whoop, nearly got my finger. And so I'm not pushing downwards, I'm pushing away from the camera. There we go. Alright, cool. It's not perfectly round, but we'll just say he's firing some unusual slugs. That is the logic I'm going for here, my friends. Good thing my guys are A, not from Cadia, and B, work for the Inquisitor under my Helsing a la carte inspired Inquisitor. Nice. Aye, much like in your write-up. That was very cool. Death Guard. The only Yumis, which from what I can see, where every action is an apology. Why was I trying to stick this arm to it? Too busy reading what everyone's saying to actually do my job. There we go. Oh yeah, it's got two things. We really should have looked at that first. But he's fine, he's fine. I completely forgot the Stormbolter had, you know, 2 barrels. We can make sure this round is this barrel is absolutely perfect. Oh, drilled right through. let's just. Oh man, I've not even had anything to drink. This is actually a Guards Enthusiast channel. Arch just doesn't know it yet. No. The guards come to me because their guys can't freaking defend themselves against the horrors of the galaxy, so you come to a Space Marine guy to defend your asses. That's what it is, my friend. Don't hate me. It's the Baneblade and the 6 other variants. Right, there we go. Now with that, so let's just, that will stick on like that, won't it? Yes, it will. Lovely jubbly. Let's get you stuck in. There we go. Nice. Cool. Yeah, so I've seen things. I've seen things, man. And Primaris Mechanicus, I love democracy too, especially when I'm spreading it with a Liberator rifle. Here we go. There we go, perfect. I think that's on right now. Alright, so now Another magnet, please. Yeah, I'm leaning towards melter myself, actually. Don't do very many of those. Oh, there's already a magnet there. How about that? Come here, the little magnets. Oh, what? Why did it attach to that armpit? There we go. Lovely. Alright. Alright, now I'm wondering how best to do this, because it's already got a big gap there that's much bigger. Ooh. I think I need to let this set as well, because I touched it and it twisted around. Yeah, it does look pretty good. I think it's going to look quite good with these two. Whoop, nice. It's Inquisitorial Troopers. I can never pronounce it. Is it Chthonian? I'd assume Chthonian. Headhunters have red helmets and shoulders. My guy, I don't have that. Plasma for the win. Do love the plasma. Right, so where's me soupy glue? I'ma head out. Alright then, the Irish Meatball. Cheers for tuning in. Cheers very much for tuning in. Right. I'm generally a bit worried I may have stuck that to the body, but I'm hoping that once it's dry, enough brute force will take it off. We're going to see very shortly, guys. Have you considered basing? Where I live, 40k is super unaffordable, so I try to get the most out of each model. Got small rocks, fine sand and glue, and one of the best parts of the process. I have recently actually tried a bit of basing. I'm intending to make a video on it. I won't lie, it did accidentally kind of show up in this video. I don't know if anyone noticed it. But no, I have tried it. It's very good fun. I will get into it more so. Where can I find your background music in your videos? It's fire, not gonna lie. It's just some copyright-free music playlist on Spotify, my friend. It really is. If by defense, the guardsmen are the meat and the grinder and the solution. Yes, the solution is more meat. And have a quick swig. Swig of Pepsi, to clarify, not meat. Also, I have a cool idea for kit bashing. When I get my next Inquisitorial agents, I'm going to build the guy with the 2 knives as Alexander Anderson. Excellent, that'll be awesome. Damn it. I was hoping that would take the magnet with it. The magnet. Oh! The magnet's doing that thing where it's flipping over. Not desirable. Alright, this has become a bit improv-y now. There we go. Okay, cool. Now it's in the shoulder, more or less. Not perfectly straight, but near as damn it. We'll leave it in there for a moment to think about what it's done. And that there's got a little bit, let's just sort of scrape up the layer of glue that's made itself at home. There we go. Cool. Alright, nice. And with Krieg unending, get a bit of glue off my finger, there we go, lovely. Gonna do the flamer next, actually. Got the Balthasar gold out already, so why not? That makes fair sense. Something annoying happened the other day, guys. I purchased a batch of paints, and including it, in it was including Balthasar gold, but they didn't send me Balthasar gold, even though it was on the receipt. They sent me more Retributor armor gold. I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed, guys. Yeah. But here all. I use a lot of Retributor armor, so it's probably a good thing. Alright, so the last thing this guy now needs is that head. His horsey dog head thing. And then he's just ready for priming down the line. Right, he's just going to have... Any old head will do him. We'll just give him that one there.
Give him a nice bit of dog head. A snip. Excellent.
Right, so let us snippily snip this. There we go. That's fairly clean, actually. Nice. Good solid clean edge there. A step, if you would. And then I dropped it. Where's it gone? Oh, there it goes. He's rolling away. He's rolling down my legs. Come here, boy. There we are. From where do I buy the paint batches? Honestly, I mostly get it on Amazon, but what I did when I began, I got 2 big bundles, which you can mostly see behind there. It is the Battle Ready bundle and the Parade Ready bundle. Had pretty much everything one would need, but I did also buy a couple of extra ones that I knew I would need that didn't come with it. Yeah, there we go. Trying to be as precise as I can because I don't want to lose my fingers. There we go. Nice. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Cool. Oh yeah, on the click, doing your paints, and you have a solid OnlyFans account. I think you might be right there. You're onto something, man. Like, why am I wasting my time actually doing models when I could probably make an absolute killing just opening and closing paint pots and metal magnet bits? Right, so one more magnet bit needed. And that's all the magnetizing. Come to me, final magnet. Is that the final magnet? There we go. Nice. My god is quite funny. Imagine investigating a breach in your underground tunnels only to see a Baneblade, 2 Rogal Dawns, and 60 kids under the watch of a slightly insane Inquisitor and her aide. Oh, the Baneblade part, I'll be like, nah, I'm out, I'm done. An ASMR channel. I have pondered over doing some kind of ASMR thing, in every ounce of honesty. I'm just not entirely sure what I would do. Even if it wasn't necessarily model related. Come on, you. Oh, I see. It's not that, is it? Okay, cool. So it goes that way around. That's actually good to know. Right, let's give us a little blob. Blob. There we go. And I know for a fact you will go on this way around. Get off. Are you level? No, you're not level. Trying to get it level. The concentration is real, guys. It's real. There we go. Lovely. And behind that is another bunch of dudes, including a horse. And Mike with the flag. Oh, yes. Flutter flag Mike. Alright. And stick. Oh, not quite stick. What happened there? Oh, damn. The force of it knocked it off. Alright, you have to work on that, I think. I fear that is in a little deeper than it needed to be. Oh, well, something to work on. Now, how's this magnet doing? Hey, there we go. That's sticking nicely. Good, good. Let's try a tad more glue on this. And I will actually let it dry fully before I attempt to stick it again. Less of a silly boy move, you know what I mean? Well, that's trying to stick, meaning that's trying to push. I'm confused. I don't know what's happening no more. Yeah, that's pushing. I keep confusing myself. Okay, that's pulling. Meaning it has to go this way. Okay. That's definitely right. Okay. Leave that to one side to think about it. Now we'll quickly stick this gun back to this arm. We are getting there, guys. We are getting there. I feel it in my tonsils. Cool, like that, yeah. There you guys see it? Nice. There's a funny short video of a guardsman talking to a White Scar, and the White Scar says, "How long do you last?" And the guardsman goes, 5 minutes, 10 tops. The White Scar shakes his head, and he goes, "No." What's your favourite part of Warhammer? Playing, well, I've never really played before. Painting is something, it's the building. I'll say it's the building, ultimately. I'm mechanically minded, you see. I love the lore because it's so bloody big. I'm a sucker for the lore. Me too, that's what got me into it long ago. Also, only 100 subs away from 15k. We do the numbers, boys. Yes, indeed. We're getting closer. We're getting closer and closer. And you know what? We're nearly out of time for this live until I move over to the members-only live, wherein we are painting Calgar. Marnius Calgar himself is getting painted. I think we've just got to put his pauldrons on and then this fella's done. Yes, indeed. 104 and 105. Let us roll. I've already done 104 and 105. So it looks to me... Oh no, we have several 104s and 105s. I'm being a silly boy. There's the 105. And there's the 104. Boom. Right, that should be all the snippers that we need for now. Plus, I got you into it. Hell yeah! That's the kind of conversion we like to hear. Nah, 40k is great. Plus, you have the single greatest orc voice I've ever heard in my life. I can do a good orc voice. But Captain Something is able to do a true orc voice. Think of it like this. Like, I can do a good orc voice, but only up to a certain extent, a certain volume. Whereas Captain Something can go as loud as an orc, as well as be a good orc. What's better, Aggressors or Terminator? I don't have an answer to that. They're good in their own way, you know what I mean? They have their own things about them. So I really can't say that one is better than the other or not as good as the other. It really just depends on preference, you know? There we go, lovely. That sits on there nice. Good, good, good. We'll do the same over here. And doop doop. Doop doop doop. Excellent. Grab your las guns and get to the lines, troopers. Absolutely. There we go. Nice. It's good and lined up, good and level. Now, hopefully this head is magnetized enough. Let's find out. Actually, I'll give his head a quick sand before we do that. Sand, 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 sand. Alright, if this doesn't go wrong, then once this head is in, he's done. He's finished. Okay. There we go. Nice. That's this Terminator. I mean, he has a massive hole in his back, but we'll sort that later. Cool. Oh, now he just wants to dance. Look at that. He's like, oh, that guy. That guy. In fact, I got giddy when I was going through the Horus Heresy books because you mentioned the Last Church. And when it came up to Tales of Heresy and that story was in it, I got giddy as giddy can get. Oh, I love the Last Church. I think I'm going to have to do a reading of that at some point. But first, I think I'm going to do some readings of some smaller things, such as, you know, is this a shooter or is this a chopper? I forgot which one it was, but still. What you think is cooler? Rule of cool. That's exactly it. Yes, indeed. Yes, he's very groovy. He's exceptionally groovy. He's like, what's that over there, brothers? Should I shoot it, brothers? We're just like, I don't know, brothers. We're just like, ah, mind that nid shit, don't step in it. Homebrew reading, yes. Yes, indeed. I mean, there's certainly plenty of good homebrew stuff. Not so much like reading stats or anything like that, but reading character monologues, short stories, things of a more narrative nature, if you would. I'll probably be announcing something in the Discord about that and ways people can suggest things of that nature. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's this fella done. Alright, so I guess that's actually a perfect time reader. Obviously, I'm not going to wrap up the live. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes and whatnot. But yeah, it's just, that's good. That was perfect time. It took a live to build a Terminator. I probably missed something vitally important on him, but I don't think I have. I think he's all good and sorted. Oh, trust me, I am going to do Last Church at some point. I think I'm going to do first a reading of some folks' stuff, and then the one after that I'll probably do the Last Church, because I love the Last Church. It offers us a rare insight into the Emperor's mindset, especially during the Unification Wars. Let's put this stuff away. So I won't need this in the members one, because Calgar is already assembled and he's already got a decent bit of paint on him. So yes, those of you here who are not members, you may want to consider becoming a member if you wish to join us in the next live, which is happening as soon as this one is done. Right here on YouTube. Oh yeah. Don't think I'll need the spike, will I now? Put the spike away as well. Put it all away. It's your favourite as of yet? Nice, that's what I like. A live reading of every Horus Heresy book soon. Yeah, sorry, I'm down with that. I mean, I love doing live readings. I mean, I think the reading of The Ancient Awaits was received very well. A lot of people enjoyed that. If anyone here was not there for it, there is a recording of that live reading on the Discord in a live recordings channel where you can listen to it. And it's the exact recording of the one that I did live on the Discord for people to listen to. So, yeah, you can check it out there. If any of you like audiobook style stuff. Two people just debating the basis of a lot of great writing. I agree, a lot of the greatest stories in many different mediums, you know, be they book, be they film, when it's a solid debate between two people, I absolutely love it. Also, I plan on getting Space Marine an Eldar Sniper and a Sister of Battle for my Inquisitor's retinue. Why? Because funny. That would be awesome, man. Just rack them all up. All kinds of skill sets, all kinds of people and whatnot. So what's this guy's name? I'm currently leaning towards Peter Who Points. Or Pointy Peter. Peter of the Point. Peter got a point. Let's go that way. Maybe he has finger guns. Who knows? It's gonna be your first members only live. You can't wait. Excellent. It's good to have you, da green guy, with his green salamander emojis. Just hands, Derek. Actually, hands, because he's using his hands to point. So maybe he is hands. But I'm leaning towards Peter. Pointy Peter. Peter of the Point. There already is a Terry Terminator. He was the first Terminator that I did for this squad. He is painted ultramarine, although the rest are going to be Sons of Artifexus, but I'm going to use that as an excuse to strip him. As in strip him of paint, just to clarify. Yeah, I really do. I meant to find Terry Terminator for this, just that way I'd be able to have the rocket pod to sort of measure that with, but unfortunately ran out of time. And I couldn't find him. Well, I know where he is. He's somewhere in a box over there. Actually, no, more like in that direction. But alas. Right, good folks. Well, we are going to end the live there. Thank you so very much for joining. Thank you for those who gifted memberships. Thank you very much for those who subscribed. It's very kind of you. I'm glad that you consider what I am doing worthy of your time. Those of you who are members will be doing a members-only stream in just a few moments. And if you are not a member, you may want to consider it. We have some, there are some good perks to being so. Including and not limited to the stream that's happening right now. So cool beans. And Tyrannid Eater. I don't think this guy will eat Tyrannids. I mean, he'll point at them. Maybe the Tyrannid pointer. Who knows? But yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Shall love you and leave you. Members, I'll see you very shortly. And let's do this.